Aquarius. Aqua gang, what up, man? Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So, alright. So, let's see. What is going on with the Aquas? You're like a whole bunch of shit, obviously. True. Alright. Sick. So. Alright. It's funny. I started to do this reading and then I was like, oh, I gotta redo this. And then I just now redoing it. I have like the same fucking cards. That's hilarious. I love when that happens. It's like, okay, this is clearly the message you needed to fucking hear. The void. Alright. Stop, embrace winter, the great cosmic womb, right? So this is like in those times when we gotta do shadow work, when we're feeling more low vibrational or whatever, there's always like more we can do to improve on ourselves, right? And these like challenges, these obstacles, they're there to kind of challenge us to be better, to respond better, to think better, So yeah, I feel like right now, like embrace that feeling, and understand like your shadow is part of you, and sometimes you gotta integrate that. You don't want to leave any part of yourself feeling neglected. Otherwise, is that self-love, to constantly be like, fuck my shadow, that can't exist, like it does exist, but there's a place for it, there's, you gotta give the right energy to it. For example, the next card, Whale and the Orca Elders. Here's, I feel like, where your outlet is for that. This is all about sharing your song, your frequency of sound, and diving deep. So if you're a musician, like, this is really calling you to, like, tap into that shit. If you are, if you just are an enthusiast about music, like making playlists and diving into like music, I feel like will really help pull you through this. Cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So, like I said, you're kind of in that void, the challenges, like, kind of going through some shit, man. But like, I don't feel like it's defeating you. I just feel like it's just challenges, right? It is what it is. You're a fucking Aquarius. You're like, is there anything I can't overcome? Probably not. You can overcome all of it. Yeah, dude. I feel like this, like, oftentimes, like, the harsher the winter, like, the longer the summer, So, take it as, the universe is creating balance and preparing you for a really great season. Because the balance always has to be restored. So to every low, there's a high, The Magus. That's all about like working behind the scenes to like get shit done. Like if you're working on a business or like anything like that, you probably don't talk to like your friends or family about it a lot. You kind of just like put in the work and you're like letting the effort show for themselves, It's also this energy of like, maybe you feel like you have to work alone on a lot of aspects of your life, and so you don't really feel the need to be all inclusive with everybody else. And that's fair. It's like, and like, here's the thing too, say you do have like a business and you go and you talk to all your friends about it constantly, like, it could create weird, like, jealousy things, and two, like, your friends might feel like you're boasting and trying to, so, like, I feel like, by working, in silence and, keeping that separate, I feel like that's kind of a good thing to do, because you don't want to ruffle feathers, you just want to exist, and, unfortunately, feathers get ruffled. The Emperor in reverse, with all these challenges going on, like, your confidence probably took a hit. Four of Cups in reverse, this is like accepting an offer. Hold up, gangsta. You don't want to be accepting any offers while your Emperor is in reverse, okay? Rule number 1. So, Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, I feel like there's like an eye-opening experience that will happen, or like something in regards to your situation, some things will be revealed. 10 of Wands. Somebody has like has a lot on their chest, right? And it feels like a heavy burden, like they want to get something off of their chest. I feel like it's this Emperor in reverse, and this Emperor in reverse might not be you. This might be like somebody who like doesn't want to reject you, or doesn't want to be rejected by you, with the Four of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups tells me this motherfucker is your wish fulfillment. It tells me that this is something that you want. Prince of Wands, Prince of Fire. Seems like they're in this energy of like rushing in, right? They're not quite at the Emperor energy, right? But also, how could they get there without their Empress, So perhaps that's why the Emperor's in reverse, because he's sitting in this energy. Prince of Wands. He's got a fucking lion, like, pulling his goddamn chariot. And just fire all around his ass. Like, it's like sink or swim kind of energy coming right at you, man. This might blindside you. Because, I don't know. You might not expect this shit, bro. Like, all of a sudden, all I see is Miley Cyrus's ass just, like, coming through. I came in like a wrecking ball. Like, that's what I'm seeing. That's, oh, man. That's their whole ass energy right now. Alright. 6 of Wands in reverse. With the 7 of Swords. Okay. I'm laughing because it's funny. Because you're over here like, no. That shit ain't gonna happen. It's futile to even think about it. Like, I ain't even entertaining the thought. Like, I feel you on a real level. You're like, here's your energy, Empress, right? And you're in the upright. You're already in your Empress energy, and you're like, shit's good, man. Like I don't feel like you know what's coming towards you. I feel like you've kind of given up hope on it, and you're like, you're not gonna like entertain certain thoughts or ideas about shit. And so, with the Hanged Man in reverse, it's like, having no obstacles moving forward. With the Queen of Discs in reverse, I see that you've let go of this. Like, you've already let go of this notion. You're like, oh, no. That shit ain't real. I thought love was only true with fairy tales. Yeah. Alright, Aqua Gang. Since you're being so stubborn, like I expect you to be, what is some advice for you? That cannot be advice. Okay, the Five of Wands just came out on my live, and it's like, fight! That's hilarious. Why is it saying to fight? That's what I want to know. Why would it advise? I'm confused. It's like the most random card to come out. It's like, come on, Aquarius, fight. Why? Like, why? For what? It's really just gonna leave us hanging like this. This is a cliffhanger, guys. Clarify this Five of Wands. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going until it does. Thank you. Jeez. Oh, I see. Seven of Wands. Fight for valor. Fight for what your heart pulls you towards. Three of Discs. Three of Pentacles is oftentimes like a connection made through like money in some way, like coworker, roommate, that kind of energy. So this could be like pulling you in regards to, you know, somebody you work with or, you know, whatever. With adjustment, what adjustment needs to be made? Let's see. I just love that. It just came out like, fight. Okay. The Sun card is never read in the reverse. It showed up in the reverse. So the Sun card is, it's all about abundance, prosperity, like happily ever after, all wish fulfillment in one card. It has no negative meaning. So I think it's like saying like you need to focus on what you want, right? Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like you also need to focus on what you don't want. I know that sounds like, I feel like you need to know like what beginnings do you want to embark on and which ones you want to avoid. I feel like right now it's important to define those. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, I see you're kind of in this resurrection energy from something that already fell apart. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I see that you'll be fortunate in whatever direction you choose to take this. It's really kind of like up to you at this point. I I still get this heavy, like, denial energy, though. But I feel like it's asking you, and here's how you'll know, like, these cards and I don't always agree, okay? It's asking you to fight for love, bro. And I would never ask you to do that. I'll tell you what. I mean, that's like what it's saying, you know? It's like, don't allow yourself to be destroyed in this. Like, you won't be destroyed in this. Fortune favors you, and I feel like you also understanding what beginnings you don't want to embark on is just as important as acknowledging the ones that you do, right? The ones, and you know, cycles you don't want to embark on, you gotta stop feeding energy to it. You gotta stop thinking about it, dwelling on it, whatever. But yeah. Let me drop some oracles on this. So, like I said, the cards and I don't always agree. I would say don't fight for anything. But also, like, the cards are saying fight for what's in your soul, right? Fight for what's right. Fight for your utopia. Whatever the fuck that means. So, yeah. Take it as it resonates. Listen to the cards or listen to me. I don't know. Yeah. But then again, like, the cards probably know better than me, to be fair. Alright, put your needs before your wants, bro. Now it's a time to prioritize yourself. Old ghosts. You know, I feel like this kind of goes back to knowing what cycles you don't want to embark on, right? And I feel like, you know, you might be challenged with facing, like, old ghosts or whatever and, like, responding differently. Black One's redemption tells me that you're getting redemption in where, like, the past has failed you a bit or you felt failed by it. It's like getting, like, things kind of coming full circle for you. Ebb and flow, right? Both this and the Black One's redemption came out in the reverse. So I'll tell you both meanings of each because I've been like, do I want to read reversals? I don't know if I want to, but some people like reversals. So I'll give you both meanings. You take it as it resonates, right? So Black One's redemption and the upright is all about, you know, redeeming oneself and, like, having that, you know, come up, that glow up afterwards, you know. Black One's redemption in the reverse could mean that you're not seeking to redeem yourself. You know, that you're not needing that kind of validation. It could mean that you're kind of, like, past that. You know, with ebb and flow showing up in the upright, or showing up in the reverse, that's, you know, kind of saying, like, you might be struggling to get back into the flow of things, or your, like, routine has been kind of switched up recently. With the ebb and flow in the upright, that I would say, like, you know, you go with the flow pretty well. But I feel like, you know, I mean, it does talk about how there have been shifts and changes in your cycles, like old cycles ending, and, like, understanding what cycles you do want to start, and, you know, like, yeah. So like I said, you can listen to the cards and you can fight for your love or whatever, or you could listen to me and not fight for shit. I mean, it's as simple as that, you know, and I feel like, yeah, it's funny that that would come out as your advice. Um, but maybe fighting isn't necessarily like fighting either, you know, maybe it's just holding holding to your truth, your personal truth, you know, and valuing that, you know, over everything. Um, something worth defending is your personal truth. Um, and who can fucking take that from you? Uh, so, you know, I don't think it means go and get into an argument, just saying. I do feel like it's calling you to take action and to make efforts towards what it is that you do want, bruh. Um, because it definitely looks like it's taking action towards you. So, I mean, it's like, whatever the case. Whatever the case. uh, but yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one.